The living may not be prevented from crossing a vampire's threshold, but that doesn't make us any more welcome. Tread carefully.
A vampire nest. You truly can find everything in the city. I'd better keep my throat protected.
Let's not linger long. I have no desire to avail ourselves of a vampire lord's hospitality.
Let's see.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air. On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent. This skull is all that remains of the vampire Vellioth. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence. Your attention wanders for a moment, and you miss the import of Vellioth's ghostly whisper. Vellioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Vellioth drained his friend dry. Vellioth's second lesson is that power comes from solitude. To share with others is to be weak, and to be weak is to fail and die. Vellioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed. You let the shock of impalement allow your focus to waver, and Vellioth's words drift away, lost in the mists of time. Vellioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Vellioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Vellioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Vellioth is no more.
What's next, I wonder?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. At the ready. What's inside?
Your eyes don't look right, Jesse.
Yours neither. They're all red and bright.
What's wrong with us? Are we sick?
I don't know. I hope so. I don't feel good. Everything just feels wrong.
Which way to the nearest library?
Still breathing, despite everything. Should mind my step.
That's curious.
I'll give it a shot.
Of course.
Let's get going. Another step forward. see what this does.
The elevator lies ready to carry you back up to the palace. Standing on the elevator's platform, you can feel a cold draft from below.
Legs, you get his arms, and Cass goes for the eyes. Yeah. We're out of here in no time.
Are you sure he's coming back? The others look like they've been down here a long time.
Of course he'll come back. He's got to. Right?
Ignite! Ignite!
Hollow-eyed faces stare out of the cells. Some meet your eyes, but most look away. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Please. What are you? Sebastian. I was, I'm not sure. It was all so long ago. The last thing I remember, I was drinking with a pale, beautiful elf. We laughed. We kissed. We stumbled back to this palace and then it gets so dark. I woke up here. Like this. Astarion. I'll never forget him. He called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like music on his tongue. His stuff. It controls everything down here. But he never sets it down. You'll never get it. You can't. It's not possible. His stuff. It controls everything down here. But he never sets it down. You'll never get it. The Grand Chamber. Just ahead. But even if you can kill him, what then? What happens to us? I don't know. It's all I've ever felt. I'll try. I promise I'll try. Whatever you do, just do it quickly. I can't go on like this.
What do we do when that tall...
I get his legs, you get his arms, and Cass goes for the eyes. Yeah. We'll be out of here in no...
Hey! Hey, you! Come closer. Smells fresh. Smells alive. Smells like... No, Chessa, stop it. This isn't you. The Gur camp. The Gur camp. Maybe? Yes, I think so. And you look a tasty treat. No, Chessa. No, gods, if only I could think. But this hunger.
This is no ordinary hunger. This is the hunger of a vampire spawn. One that hasn't fed since it was created.
Is that obvious, is it? Huh. Then there's no hope for us, even if we got out of here. It's Cazador. His servant kidnapped us. The pretty one with the frilly clothes and white hair. One moment we're at camp, then the world goes dark. The next thing I remember, there's someone breathing on my neck. A tongue. And then the pain. All the monsters I ever met were in books. I never even made it to the adult hunt. But now I'm one of them. I'm a spawn. Please, if you've any mercy, put us down like the prey we are. No! No! You can't! You mustn't! I'll drink you dry as a desert. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the hunger. If you were to free us, there's no knowing what we'd do.
Behind the exhaustion, starvation, and fear, recognition stirs in her eyes, and with it, hope.
That's true. The book said so. The spawn are only bound as long as their lord lives. Cazador's got this staff. It controls the doors. If you get it, you can set everyone free. If you get it, somehow. Good luck. If you fail, well, I suppose we'll be seeing you again in here. Neither.
Please save us.
Up, Herod. This doesn't feel good. I don't like this. Try to hold on, all right? My father.
this is unexpected. You who follow on the heels of our poor lost son. Has he sent you here to parley on his behalf, hmm? Will he not even speak to his own family? And you are certain he will not come to me? You presume to know the boy better than I who made him? Tell me then, what is he feeling? Right this moment, in whatever rat hole he is cloistered? Trust Astarion. One of his few redeeming features is that he never trusts anybody. No, he is afraid. He is afraid because all he has ever known is you and me. And without us, he is nothing. When you do not return from this place, he will want to flee. He will want to leave this city and all its horrors behind. But he won't. He will come here because he knows nothing else, because he is incapable of anything else. Perhaps he convinces himself he can save you. Perhaps he slinks back like a beaten dog. It does not matter. Either way, he will return. Either way, he will be mine. Please, did Astarion tell you nothing about me? I am the immortal Cazador Szarr, and I always get what I want.
The great vampire lord looks peaceful, recovering in his coffin. There is no trace of the fury that you fought against.
These deathless dreams hold memories of a mortal life once forgotten. Of the boy I was, the man I became, the monster that will not end. I sleep but cannot rest. I live but cannot die. I am eternal, and I grieve. Consumatum est. Ego cecidi.
The vampire lord is no more, but his legacy remains. 7,000 vampires spawn, including the stolen children of the Gur hunters. What will you do with them all?
I should applaud the liberation of bound creatures. But somehow I sense I will be the one cleaning up this mess.
Nothing remains now. Cazador and his machinations are naught but dust.
Can't afford to stay idle. On I go.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Yes?
Can't slow down.
How can I help?
Did you want something?
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green. Go.
No one's stopped me yet. Never wanted the easy path. Cut into the chase. Seems simple enough.
You. We ask you to free our children, and you unleash thousands of vampire spawn on the Sword Coast. Why? What madness possessed you? However reluctantly, I cannot fault your logic. You did everything that was asked of you. But you were given an impossible choice. Who's to say what path was right? We will make it our duty to find the spawn that escaped into the Underdark, especially our children. I pray they can resist the urges of their new nature, but we shall see. As for your pale companion, we will hunt him no longer, unless he gives us cause to. You have my people's thanks. There will be dark times ahead for us all, but we will stand with you as best we can. Until then, go in peace. I pray the spawn will stay in the Underdark. We will show no mercy if they return here.
You could have killed them all. You could have ended Szarr's legacy today. Today's battle is done, but tomorrow will bring a new fight.
All that matters now is the future. There are few of us left, but we can rebuild. We can be strong again.
If you think those spawn will stay in the Underdark, you're a fool. We'll see them soon, mark my words. I'm just surprised you were able to survive, honestly.
Anyone capable of killing a vampire as powerful as Cazador has my respect. But you are not a true hunter. Sparing the spawns was an error. Releasing them was an act of madness. You can leave. We'll make sure nothing remains but dust and bad memories.
You let thousands of vampires spawn go free. How many will die because you could not do what needed to be done? I pray the spawn stay low. Otherwise, who knows what terror they will wreak.
Thousands of vampires spawn on the run. Our own children among them. I only pray something of their innocence remains. Thank you for all you have done today.
I don't know what to think. I wanted to see our children again, but not like this. Never like this.
I will find my little ones. Wherever they are hiding, we will see what can be done. At least Cazador Szarr is dust. That is a blessing, if nothing else.
The elevator lies ready.
I've got a long road ahead. These things have stayed interesting. What's hiding here? Can't give up now.
Nature's servant awaits. There. Something useful, I hope. Scouting it out. Watch your elders and learn.
Still alive. So that's progress. Light on my feet. Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Always good to talk, my friend. Oakfather preserve you.
Soldier?
You again.
What do you mean, dead? How? Why? Free? I'm not free. I'm trapped. I'll never be anything but a spawn now. You've sentenced me to an eternity in darkness. Tell me honestly, did you kill him for my sake or to stop me completing the ritual myself? I do believe you. I know you only did what you thought was best for me. And who knows, maybe this is what's best. The kind of power that ritual offered could ruin a person. Even me. Gods, I would have liked to kill him, though. They were alive. All this time, they were just hidden under the palace. Hells. After 2 centuries, Cazador still had new horrors to reveal. What did you do with the poor wretches? That was a kindness, I think. It's hard to know, really.
I'm not sure if I feel worse for them or the creatures of the Underdark. But at least they're free. Still, this will take some getting used to. Cazador being gone. I just need some time to let it sink in. To figure out what it means now that he's gone. Thank you. And, thank you for what you did. I thought Cazador's story would end with more of a bang than a whimper, but... well, you did end it. I'm grateful. You're staring at me again. What do you want?
How can I help?
Soldier?
Let me work my magic.
No time to rest.
You again.
Salutations.
Let's move.
You're staring at me again. I would, but you have... well... what a day.
Looking ahead.
You again.
Have a lot on my mind.
What's on your mind? I'd be delighted, though someone else will need back in.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
You again. You again.